Okay, here we go. We're doing mirepoix today. We have, first, let's talk. We have our cloths, our damp cloths underneath our cutting board. For security, we have our full onion, our full carrot, and our full celery because we are 2 parts onion, 1 part celery, 1 part carrot. So we have everything prepped and ready. We are just going to make sure our grip is good. We're going to hold, pinch here, and wrap these 3 fingers under. We are going to cut our onion in half. And with mirepoix, we are saying to cut one section straight down the middle. So just like our last skill videos had shown us, cut down the middle, rotate 90 degrees, have our grip, tip in, down, tip in, down. We are going to rotate again, making sure our grip is well with our claw hand. Sorry, there we go. Keep that tip down. Don't forget about that. And then cut the core out because like he says in the video, it's a little bitter and you don't want to have that left over. Just a little piece of skin there. Okay, we are going to leave that off to the side because we have a big enough cutting board that we're able to do that. Again, the other half of the onion, grip, tip down, rotating, rotate 90 degrees, claw hand, tip down. Perfect. All right. We have our onion all prepared and celery. So in the video, actually, let's just rotate this cutting board so that way you have a better view. In the video, he had chopped off the end because it starts to change shape. So we're going to do the same thing, and then he cut it in half. We want to be able to make sure that these things are easy for us to cut and have stability. Okay, so we're going to level everything out, hand properly, pinch, tip down, oops, claw hand. And it's okay to stop and make sure everything is lined up properly. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Same thing with these. Claw hand. And everything's ready for that. Then we have our carrot. So we want to create a little bit more of a flat base. There. So that way it's not going to roll. Sorry. I just want to make sure that I'm holding it properly. This is one tough carrot. And we are going to make sure that we're cutting all the way down with the heel. Okay, tip down, cut again, tip down, cut again. Okay, we've got that little piece left out that we'll do after. We're going to line everything up, make sure our grip is right, tip down, claw hand, and continue. Slow and steady, especially if your confidence is not perfect. Great. And then we'll cut this one up. Perfect. This way, we're able to see the amount that each creates, and that way you can see your 2 parts onion to celery to carrot ratio. So super simple, clean cuts. You want to make sure that they're approximately the same size. And yeah, then we'll move on to sauteing. Okay, welcome back. We are going to be sauteing our mirepoix, and in preparation for that, we have our pan heated with a little bit of oil on medium to high heat. And as instructionally done, we're going to start with our onions first, so that way they have time to become translucent. Just get the last little bits of these. Now, according to the video, she says, do not rush this process. So we need to make sure that we are not rushing the process. Make sure those are all separated and done. Perfect. Sometimes they like to stay together. There we go. So we're gonna let those caramelize for a minute. No, not caramelize, become translucent. They won't caramelize just yet. That is the next process after. And that is when the natural sugars are released, and that's when we get that little caramelization look. Oh, it smells so good. I am making this in the morning, so they're going to wake up and say, oh, what is that fantastic smell in the kitchen? Okay. Just another minute or so. Starting to become a little more translucent. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we are going to add our celery and our carrots next. There we go. So again, mirepoix. We have 2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, and 1 part celery. The basis of every soup and stir. And stew, not soup and stir. Both those colors together are fantastic. And as it starts to cook, you can see the caramelization starting with the colors changing. So when we're creating our sauces in our next one, we're going to be using these as well, because the recipe that I use calls for all of these, so this is great. As you can start to see the colors change, that whole process of caramelization looks amazing. And of course, oh, these smells. Too bad we didn't have smell-o-vision. That would be fantastic. there we go. I think we're just about done. We don't want them to be soft. We just want them to be al dente. And let me just grab a plate. We can actually test that process just by being able to go in just al dente, just has that little bit of firmness left. Oh, and this is perfect. Literally perfect. So we're going to turn that off. So good. Hopefully y'all agree. And then there's our finished product of mirepoix. So good. Smells amazing.